Hey, this is Brook. I've got a group of 3A blues phrases, page 2. The first one I did was using lower notes, the lowest notes I could find in the bass zone. This one I'm up in kind of more of a middle part of the guitar as far as pitch. And the next one I'm going to bring it up a little higher. So this is something I came up with when I was on vacation. I just penciled it out here on that second line, and then I wrote it out in Guitar Pro 7 or 8 software. As usual, I will send you a free PDF or Guitar Pro file if you like it. So I'm going to play along with the example at 120 beats a minute, and then I will probably slow it down. But let's go at 120. I'll show you what it sounds like. 12-bar blues in A. Chord tone soloing practice. 1, 2, 3. So I added a little bit to that ending chord. It's an A7. It's got an A, G, C sharp, and a G. So maybe I'll just play it kind of slow without the software. It's like on the 3rd string. That's like a D, C, C sharp. So I'm trying to get the 3rd interval of A. In an A bar chord, that C sharp is your 3rd. So I'm targeting the 3rd. Target the 3rd. The next phrase, I'm going for a D chord, so I'm just going to step up to a D note like this. Good old 7-5-7. Now I'm going to walk it back to A, just reverse that. Next one. That one cracks me up. A, G, A. Pretty simple. Okay, now I'm going back to D. Okay, this lick is kind of fun. That's a G, E, F sharp. F sharp is the 3rd interval of a D chord. F sharp, the 3rd. The 3rd interval is F sharp. And that sounds really good on a D chord. It makes you sound like you know what you're doing, okay? Now I'm taking it back to an A. That's like an E, D, C sharp. And another A phrase. Real simple. Okay, now I get a little bit funny here. Check it out. Walking up to that E, a little chromatic. D, D sharp, E. And then on the next string, I take it down to D. Those would be the 3rd intervals of a E, E flat, D chord, like. So it went up, comes down, and C, C, A. And then the very last part, I try to make it slightly more interesting. That's like a flatted 7, a 5th, and a 3rd of E7. E7 chord. So that's D, B, G sharp. And then I end on this little chord. Ah! There you go. I don't usually play that chord. I have a lot of excuses. So that's a G, C sharp, G. All right, so I kind of broke it down. Again, free PDF I will send to you. Let's take it way down so we can just kind of, let's get lerpy here. 66 beats a minute. All right, if you're still with me, give me a like and subscribe. That helps. Thanks. Here we go. 66. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. That note always sounds a little flat, that A. So, that was 66 beats a minute. So again, we call this chord tone soloing, where you try to find the notes of the chord and probably land on one of those notes, but you can land on it and then go on to another note. So you could go, or, you know, instead of, but it's still, basically this is just like target practice. We're just trying to target the chord tones. Remember, the chord tones are just the notes of the chord. So it's really good to review that the chord tones of an A chord are A, C sharp, and E. The chord tones of a D chord are D, F sharp, and A. The chord tones of an E chord are E, G sharp, and B. If you made them sevenths, A7 you'd add a G, D7 you'd add a C, E7 you'd add a D. So those dominant sevens give it kind of a little bit of a bluesy bite quality. All right, so that's our second example. And I do have this free CD for my friends, the Jealousies. I met these guys in Japan and did a gig with them and hung out and jammed and partied and had a great time. And they asked me to see if I could get a few of their CDs to some American friends. So just message me if you'd like a copy. I'll send it to you as a favor to those guys. All right. Good luck, and be sure to ask if you want a PDF or Guitar Pro file so you can practice your soloing. Okay, thanks a lot. Take care.